guys. Appreciate it. And oh yeah, Nick, if you want, just pull that one up whenever we go to Twitch. Let me see what else we have here. You know what? We'll do this one. We do have Stifler coming in. Ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Starting with you. Go ahead.
10.
10. I wasn't feeling my scarf, but it's good.
Closer to the mic. Go ahead.
9.
Like 7.
Feeling like an 8.5 today.
AB check. Thank you for the 20 gifted.
I hate this question, but
Yeah.
like a 7.
Okay.
7.
Q.
6.
You're more than a 6, Q. You're more than a 6.
6.1.
Come on, you're better than that. I give myself a 5. So we have 10. Was it 9? Did you say 9 last time? You didn't say 10 last time?
No.
All right, let's explore the 10s a little
I'm not
bit
perfect.
here.
10 is perfect.
So why are you a 10? This is looks, mind you.
Yeah, I'm a 10 because I feel like a 10, and my partner thinks I'm a 10. So that's all that matters.
Thank you for the 10 subs, Durin Dolls. And you're a 10 too?
Yeah, I think I'm a 10, but I think everyone should think they're a 10.
I have a question. Are you wearing color contacts?
No.
That's your natural eye color?
Yeah.
Those are
Oh,
real
okay.
eyes.
All right.
I'm from
I
Brazil.
was just-
Yeah.
just asking.
Yeah. But no.
And Kenya.
Yeah, Brazilian and Kenyan. But yeah, I think that's how I feel about myself, and I feel like everyone should feel that way about themselves when they leave the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a 10.
Do you think all women should consider themselves 10s?
Yeah, I think the world would be a better place if everyone considered themselves a 10.
Do you agree, Adeline? Should everybody consider themselves a 10?
I agree, because if you look good and you feel good, that's what matters. And then you're bringing that positivity into the world. If I feel like I'm a 3, I'm going to go out and I'm going to be bitter.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
Would you, though? If you think you're a 3, does that
Then
make you
why
bitter?
would I want to feel like a 3? I wouldn't feel good. My quality of life would be greatly diminished.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't bring that feel-good bubbliness to my environment, and people passing me are going to know that I feel like I am a 3.
I've got a question for both of you, or for the whole panel. Does saying you're something make it true?
To me, yeah.
So if you're a millionaire, or you say you're a millionaire,
believe
but
in
you're not,
manifestation.
does it make it true?
Yes.
Well,
Check my bank
no,
account.
because your bank account would indicate that you're not.
Is it
a
cumulative?
millionaire.
I don't think like a rate necessarily defines you though. Like you can be like a 5 and a 6. It doesn't mean that you don't think so highly of yourself. You're just a little more realistic of like where you land. You know, it doesn't mean that I don't have like a great personality or that like I'm super ambitious or I have all this going for me and that's how I show up in the world. But I think that when you rate yourself like an absolute 10, it can also be like a little unrealistic.
But nobody else matters. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but nobody else matters.
Also, when
That's
you
true.
ask 10 people what a 10 looks like, you're going to get 10 different opinions. So my version of a 10 is me. That might not be someone else's version of a 10, but like,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. It's like,
Q,
it's all objective.
Q, what do you think? What do you think on this whole 10 thing?
I had a tweet this morning. I tweeted, this conversation came up on Twitter, and I posted a picture of Margaret Robbie. Is that how you say it?
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, Margot Robbie and Leslie Johnson.
Who's Leslie Johnson?
She plays in Ghostbusters.
She.
You want to Google her, Nick?
Yeah.
Wait, you tweeted this?
Yeah. I tweeted this because it
She
was
was
a
on SNL.
Yeah.
What is it? The Q pill on Twitter?
Yeah.
We can pull it up.
Yeah,
It's
you can-
not like TOS or
Yeah, you
anything.
can- I
You
don't
ain't
think
posting
so.
like D pics or anything on Twitter?
No.
Okay.
TOS.
Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan. Nick, are you able to find it? Here, I can send it to you if you want.
But you're comparing
Private chat.
a photo of a woman in her 50s and a woman in her 30s.
Yeah, but the point was that beauty is objective. There's a consensus about what people will consider attractive, and it's based on culturally. So whatever you think you are, like most people cross culturally, especially if you ask men to rate you, will give you a similar rating. And they may say you're more attractive or less attractive relative to what average is considered.
Well, the reason why I bring it up, I used to live in China, and in China, their beauty standards are very different than American beauty standards. And like, that whole idea of 10, what's considered a 10?
I wouldn't say the standard is different because
It's very different.
no, I wouldn't say not based on the research. And the reason I say that is because that's subjective. The reason I say that is because there are markers of what makes somebody attractive, such as facial symmetry, high cheekbones, those kind of things. So
Okay.
typically, if you're attractive, you're going to have a more symmetrical face. As a woman, more neotenous features, a small chin, button nose. Typically, regardless of where you place that woman in whatever culture, whatever country, she's going to be deemed attractive. Now, there can be variance in what people think is, she may be an 8 or a 7 or a 7.5. But typically, if you say, do you find this woman attractive? That woman is going to be deemed attractive. Do you find this woman unattractive or less attractive? That woman is going to be deemed
Well,
less
going back to
attractive.
the question was, what did I rate myself? And that's a 10. Now, there is someone who's going to rate everyone a 10 or a 1 at one point. So are we asking what a collective group of people would?
Well, that's what the question is actually.
Okay.
That's what the question revolves around.
Okay.
It revolves around, do you have self-awareness of what you would objectively be rated? Not, I know it's asking you to rate yourself, but they really want to see if you're delusional, if you believe that
I'm
you're.
extremely delusional.
Yeah. They want to see if you rate yourself higher than what you actually would be objectively.
Well, there was this
Okay.
quote that I saw recently, and this guy's like, this woman was posted and she was a plus size model, and there's men commenting, they're like, she ain't a lady until she 180. And I was like, wow, like, okay. And all of them were agreeing, and I'm like, I guess they were into, they were into her, and
That's
I was
a
like,
kink,
oh, okay.
though. That's like a
I don't think
niche.
thinking that women.
Definitely niche.
definitely a niche.
Yeah, go ahead, pull it up, Nick. Put us on the.
But I don't think this is fair because one is a woman who's.
Can
a
you
bit
make
older
it one
and younger,
bigger?
Well, even when she was younger, she wasn't that cute.
Objectively.
There's consensus on which. You want to read it, Q?
Oh yeah. Scroll down a little bit, Nick, so you can see what I'm responding. Oh, he said, "Beauty is in the eye of the beholder,
Is there
all
more?
races." And I was replying to it. I said, "Consensus on which women are attractive and which women aren't. Margot Robbie is more attractive everywhere in the world. Leslie Jones is less attractive everywhere in the world."
I actually have something on this too, but from what about ladies? Are there some men who are more attractive than others?
Yeah.
Of course.
I think
Yeah. So hold on, Nick, can you Google? Actually, hold on. I'll give you what to Google. Google that, and then Google. Hold on. This guy. One sec. While he's doing that, I'm going to read this. Ben George, hey, thank you, man. More importantly than looks, what would you rate your attitude 1 to 10? Does it reflect others' attitude towards you? Which is more important, looks or attitude relative to one's health long term? What would you rate your attitude 1 to 10?
I'd say I'm a solid 8 to 9.
Like a 3. I'm gonna be honest.
Why?
I am very emotional,
Mm-hmm.
and it changes from day to day.
Are you are you bipolar or?
No, I have ADHD, and a low.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have a low attention span, and then I'll say things and completely forgot that I said it. Yeah, I know. It's
Yikes.
great.
Okay.
10 being like the sassiest, like you have a bad attitude.
No, like your attitude.
Oh,
Like a good
okay.
attitude versus bad attitude.
Like, okay, 10 being the best. I would say I'm like 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Does this mean like you're really positive as a person? Like,
Just
I'm
peaceful.
so
You
sad.
keep the peace.
And 1 being like the least.
I think a 5 because I'm just like chill and British and done. You know?
I would say 10 because I feel like people are like Pokemon cards where they have different strengths, and I feel like that is one of my strengths. So yes, a 10.
You're vibrant. You are very
Yeah.
vibrant. Yeah.
I'm
What
an,
about-
I would
I'm a
agree.
9. I'm really optimistic.
Yay!
Okay.
What?
The guys have to answer, I guess. You, Q?
I'd say I'm an 8.